Hostile is currently available to rent on VOD from Vudu and the PlayStation Network, and that's it. So I had to get this off Vudu. Now, this is a post-apocalyptic survival film, but it isn't. I actually really enjoyed this movie, but I do want to give a disclaimer to anyone who sees the poster, who sees the description, this and that. If you're expecting a post-apocalyptic movie, you're going to get one, but only sort of. So the majority of this film is told in flashbacks before the apocalypse. So we have a woman who is out scavenging for food for her little commune, wherever she's a part of, and she is driving back and gets in a wreck. And she's sitting out there in the car, it's been flipped over, and there is a creature referred to as a reaper that is, outside just circling, wanting to kill her. And while she's in the car, she's having flashbacks of her life before the apocalypse and her relationship with her boyfriend. I don't know if they ever actually become more than boyfriend, girlfriend. I think they might, but it doesn't really matter. This is more of a film for people who are into dramatic romance movies. Yeah, there's horror, absolutely. And there's a really awesome kill in this. It's a pretty gory, graphic kill. And when it is the post-apocalyptic landscape and that story that's going on, that's all horror. That is all impending doom, creature outside stirring, coming in after this and that. Then when it flashes into the the past, it's not horror in the slightest. It's all pure dramatic romance. A guy is coming after this girl. He's really well off and successful, and she is not, and he's in pursuit of her. And their relationship is extremely rocky. But I really, really rather enjoyed that stuff. The only thing that didn't work for me in this movie all that well, if this worked for me, I would have loved this movie, is the girl, the main actress here. I don't think she's a terrible actress by any means, but I felt like she had limited range. I felt like she would be kind of on a level where she could act and keep up with the scenes. But as soon as it asked her to do more of the dramatics, more of the crying or the anger or any of that kind of stuff, I thought that she really fell short. Not awful. It wasn't like cringy, like, oh, Jesus Christ, this girl's awful. Nothing like that. It was just kind of like, you could see the limitations, in my opinion. Hopefully other people disagree with me and thought her performance was incredible. And if it was for them, I can imagine that this film was better for it. But she was what was holding it back for me from being really great. But I did still really enjoy it, mostly because it's a metaphor. The whole film can be broken down metaphorically. There's a lot of symbolisms and this and that. And the way it ends, man, it is a sad flick. You really kind of, if you do grow attached to these characters and their story and the arc that happens and how it all ends and whatnot, yes, it's a stretch. You do have to suspend some serious disbelief, but that's not really what's important, is believing that these things could have happened, whatever. It's just the symbolisms and the metaphors and just the artistic expression of it all and the emotion. And I thought that it works. As I said, I kind of had to be like, okay, like, I guess that would be possible, but outside of that, man, I really did like this movie. It's not a love because of something I already said and stated, but I did dig it. Yeah, it's pretty short too. I want to say it's only like 80 minutes, and but if you're looking just for a post-apocalyptic horror movie where this creature is stirring outside the thing and swarming her, that's very secondary to the movie, honestly. I would say cumulatively that's 15 minutes of the movie, and then the other like 65 minutes is the flashbacks and their kind of torrid love. You know, they have a seriously screwed up, jaded relationship, mostly because of her. But yeah, it's a very sad flick at times, but I liked it. So have you guys seen it? As I said, you can only get it on Vudu or PlayStation, so it's kind of hard to get a hold of right now, except for you torrenters, you bad people. But yeah, let me know if you guys check it out. All right.